Good morning, folks. Grab your cup. Living life with F&D. We won't give up. Spill your coffee. Hey, that's okay. We'll laugh it off and seize the day. Sip happens, but we're alright. With Sarah's mug, we'll win the fight. Science stories, laughs, and fun. Morning chats for everyone. So take a sip, don't spill the brew. Join the chat, it's made for you.
Hey everyone, good morning. I am alive. Oh man, it's been a busy couple months. So it feels good to be kind of back on here, although technical difficulties. It seems like Streamlabs, my intros, the text. I usually have a little banner and running across here. That's disappeared. So I try to reload it on, and then I get these error messages and yada yada yada. The life of being a YouTuber. Good morning. Thank you. I have been helping take care of some fam bams, so I've been busy with that. Yeah, so mowing the deep end. I don't know how you 6 kids. Yeah, I don't know how that lady does it, but anywho, so I've been crawling on the floor, really doing physical therapy. They're little minions. They're twins, and yeah, they kept me busy. Love them. If they are watching, they were so funny because I would put it on just to, put my channel on, even though this channel is not meant for children at all. Since I don't have my little banner, I'm gonna try my hardest not to curse on here. So if you have children, send them in the other room, go play, and, yeah. They would, their eyes wide open, and be like, Sarah. So with that, Aunt Sarah is going to be venturing different directions. I am still doing this channel. I'm just probably revamping it a little bit, cleaning it up. And then I will probably be venturing into, I'll still do the art, still do the F&D stuff, but I will be kind of creating, using my brain, and maybe doing little kiddos, a channel. So I've been kind of working on that, so stay tuned. So I do have to clean up the mouth, the cursing. I curse like a sailor. sailor, sailor. Oh, yeah, so it was a great opportunity for me to watch these littles. One, it was good PT, and it gave me the perspective of how much I need massage therapy. Um, I need to try to find a massage therapist. I think F&D has created, like, you have these seizures where you are aware but you can't do anything, and people just, do the humane thing and try to help you, and without, waiting for your consent, and you can't give them your consent when you're in active, F&D seizures or whatever, and because you can't talk. And so that kind of like, and then you've been in the hospital too much, and so you're like, ew, gross, and then it boggles your mind because you're, a massage therapist, so you're, still in that mindset of, like, you want to love people, and and then with F&D, it comes with the misconceptions of, you know and that kind of falls into the whole aspect of you're faking it, the abuse of it. We've gone through this, the abuse of it, um, neglect, and yada yada. So all different angles. So and the nice thing about taking care of these littles is, you know, you got little human beings that you need them to survive. And they're going to plant their love on you and their snot and boogers, and, so that really helped with these different aspects of lack of touch, and it just gave me a perspective that I really do need to start trying to find massage therapists, and regain that trust, and trauma-based therapy and sensations and stuff like that, which I'm sure my little PT minions will definitely help with that, because I go back and I'll probably disappear again here shortly, to help with them. So yeah, they really helped. And then being on the floor and, doing whatever they're doing, which gives me the whole perspective of, as a massage therapist and living with F&D, start on the floor. Do it. find kids. Go get a kid. Go adopt a kid. Go get your, fam bams, or, be able to, if you have F&D, get, a kid involved. And they don't have to be, littles, but just enough to kind of reteach you, some stuff, and so yeah, that's what I've been doing. How is everybody? Oh, we disappeared. You guys got all. You forgot about me. Oh my goodness. You forgot about me. Anywho. So. I've been busy painting still, but I took a break. Still need to work on that. Need to work on squids, broken bakers. Need to add to my calendar, because just in case you missed it the other day, on Saturday I went live on Joe Schmo's. So that will turn into a series of some sort, talking about F&D. I start all these projects and then I never get them done. And I just bought new canvases. I need to. I'm slowly restructuring my schedule, and need to get back into real estate stuff. Everything got kind of on hold, which is good because I needed like that break and to think on what needs to be, fixed and not fixed, but remodulated, and just making sure these kids survived. I think there was a lot of fear, like, am I gonna have episodes, and and the older child was kind of babysitting me, so and I mean, I had a weird episode where I think I've had them before, I just forget. But I was like, it was the end of the day. I mean, there was chaos that day. Yeah. Lack of diapers, couldn't find diapers. Let them play, in the tub, and I forgot to bring up the towels, and then lack of diapers mean, we have accidents. And so I'm sitting there, and this is my favorite. I used to take care of a 90-some-year-old lady with dementia, Alzheimer's, and she would always call or try to call on her remote. She always thought the remote was the phone too, but it just tickled me when she would call a few of her siblings, and she would say, "I'm just a sittin', not a shittin'." So that's my favorite quote from Um, so you can get me on that one. You can get me on that one. Um, that's not as bad as some of the stuff that I say. Anyways, um, so I'm sitting there trying to decompress and literally kind of swallowed and kind of gasped for air. And that was kind of scary. I didn't know what to do or say for my family member, the oldest child. Um, because I don't think I've ever had that happen or had that happen for anybody to see, or let alone a child, Um, so it was kind of like a hiccup, but it was like I gasped for air, like for a second, where I'm like, and then I started coughing for like literally 15 minutes. So that's a lot of fun if you, because I had surgery for my female parts, and so that, and then F&D brings in kind of the sensation of you're gonna pee yourself. So, or lack of. So I'm trying to hold that, not to pee on furniture and stuff. And like, if it was my furniture, I would have been like, oh, I can get something new. Anywho, not my furniture. So I was coughing for like 15 minutes, trying to breathe and trying to collect my brain. Like, what is my family, but the little need to do, in this more and less call. I think they called their mom um, or text or sent a video or whatever. So yeah, the kids did great, and I think I probably managed with that, and um, lost a toenail. Yeah, that's. I was actually surprised I didn't have like a full-fledged episode for that one, because that hurt, and that was a lot of blood, too much blood. I'm not one of those, but another family member uh, cannot see a lot of blood without passing out. So I'm like, don't tell this one. Oh my goodness. What else? What other adventures? Um, I think the littles, I'm kind of working on a new book. I start these projects and they'll never get done. I'll probably, be this old lady, have all these abandoned paintings that will never get done. That's all right. Um, so this was kind of sprung on me, and I took it up. I soaked it up because I miss my family. Everybody's so busy. And so it was great. Um, I love kids. If you can't tell, um, love my nieces and nephews, and um, yeah. So and it's a hell of a difference. You have nieces and nephews, and then you have great nieces and nephews. Um, it's it's really cool. Um, and two, I'm like, I don't want kids. Nieces and nephews are enough, especially this generation. And this generation comes with the cell phone. Let me tell you, this generation with cell phones is hell. It is completely hell. Oh my goodness. It's like, yeah. Um, so yeah. So, and you know, kids have access to so the combination of the cell phone, I didn't realize how much sugar is in food these days. You purchase a bottle, and it's like green tea, and you're thinking, oh, it's lemonade or green tea, and it's all flippy, and maybe I need to go try to find this brand of bottle or whatever and figure it out where a family member got this, but you think it's relatively healthy. So, and I think there was like, I didn't realize how much these brisk drinks have. It's a pretty big bottle. It has 3 servings. And telling you, there's probably about 66 or 88, because I think it was like with sugar and then added sugar, it came out to be like, I want to say it was like 22 grams of sugar or more, give or take. Yeah, go look in your pantry if you have a brisk. I'm telling you, stay away from brisk, and then it's like 3 servings. And so you might be at a party and, drinking that all day and end up sick because time's up by 3. And then this like healthy looking drink, I want to say it had 80 or 90 grams, and it was just a 1 serving size. And I'm gonna go purchase it, and show you guys how much crazy, crazy sugar is in. Yeah, crazy. I'm like, I'm, I'm like, I'm gonna go in a diabetic coma just looking at this. So we got cell phone and sugar. The poor teachers out there who are going to get these kids, and God bless you, teachers out there, that are going to get these kids. First few weeks are going to be insane for you. I mean, I don't mind, a little bit of sugar here and there, a little dessert here and there. But the nice thing is I'm a great aunt, so I can kind of be like mom, you know, you can have, plus I'm like older too. So like when my nieces and nephews were like younger, I was like teenager, early 20s, and so I was kind of the cool aunt. I still try to, follow, my siblings, whatever pattern they, kind of ran the house. But, we used to fight like siblings. But now I'm just like, I'm too old for this. Okay. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't know how parents do this, especially twins. Twins, yeah. Bless my niece's heart, Oh, guess what? Guess what? I don't care if I have to. I don't care. This is live. My one of my nieces and nephews is pregnant. Yay! So feel free to. I'm gonna probably get a PO box established. It'd be fun to get pink things, and this is the first girl. So on this family, so yay! And if I spoiled it, oh well, I can't. My father can't keep a secret. I can't keep a secret. They know that. So pink things, it's exciting, Either way, I love. Hey, we've got newcomers since Saturday. So welcome to Living Life with F&D. Again, I am Sarah. And what is FND? Functional neurological disorder. And it's where the brain and body just malfunctions. It's kind of like the rarest form of PTSD for me. And so Control-Alt-Delete often doesn't work on the computer, so you just have to shut down the computer and wish everything is fine after you turn the computer back on. So it affects you mentally, physically, maybe both. There's no cure. There is no therapy. It's kind of all learn on your own. I think it's also kind good that, I have family members that have littles and just kind of learn from them. And sometimes it's just good to start over from scratch and kind of go from there. And then, oh, no worries. No worries at all. You can always watch me later. So, back to Yvonne said I look fantastic. Sweetheart, I gained weight. Having twins who eat all the time, you would think sharing 2/3 of your meal, you would lose weight in the process. No, I'm extra fluffy now. I gave up. And then there was a party, wedding, reception, during this whole process. So I gained my first niece in law. So I gained her. I'm about to gain another niece-in-law later down the line. A lot going on in the summer. So, and this family member, there's always food, always, and then there's some southern cooking that I need to harass these family members. And, they owe me big time because I helped them with the littles. So I might be gaining a lot of weight. So I've been like these past couple weeks trying to go back to my old eating habits. Trying to lose a little bit of weight before I go back and gained all that back. So it's been good. And then, so this little will probably be, I want to say January, February-ish, born in January, February. Maybe. We'll see here. I can't do math. We'll see. Maybe March? I don't know. It's a good question. And all these YouTubers are getting pregnant, and so that's exciting. It's in the air. Yeah, I don't want kids, but then I want kids. So, but then I'm getting too old. So it's like F&D has robbed me of that opportunity, unfortunately. Because that's all right. Sugar them up, I guess, and send them home. and just laugh. Because Mama's got her hands full. Mama and Daddy have their hands full. So, yeah, and we'll see. We'll probably, hopefully, have some more kiddos later down the line. One would hope. So, I'm an aunt of 10 nieces and nephews, and then now there's 6 of them. So that's quite a crew. Quite the crew. And everybody is so busy and doing their thing. And it's fun just seeing them evolve and grow and doing their thing and working hard and all that. So yeah. I tell you, these littles, I gotta watch my time, because I can't talk all day today as much as I want to. So, these twins got into some mischief. Got really quiet during nappy time. And I'm usually persistent on checking every 15 minutes, for the first, half hour, 45 minutes of their nap time, just to make sure, nobody's getting in trouble. Well, it got really quiet. And when the saying goes, when it's quiet, there's trouble. And definitely double trouble. Definitely double trouble. I tell you, this girl has all sorts of different products for her hair. Well, I hear one of the twins that they needed help, basically. And he apparently climbed up on the dresser. Clothes everywhere. I mean, clothes everywhere. Clothes on the floor, clothes on the bed. And this girl had gel everywhere. Everywhere. It was all over the bed, all over, not so much the walls, but you can tell handprints all over the dresser, some of the clothes on the floor. Luckily, it wasn't on the other twin as much. Little minor, oh my goodness. I'm like, don't touch anything. You're taking a bath. Don't touch. My gosh. That is where I think I did the hiccup thingy. I was like, goodness. It was everywhere. And it reminds me of the time that one of my nephews decided to get into lipstick, red, bright lipstick. He's going to hate me for that one. Man. Oh, man. yeah, that it was. I think still in the carpet. I didn't check much of the carpet. Oh my goodness. I mean, this was kind of planted last minute, so they were in their playpen beds, and everything was squished. So, so yeah, um, and the bed that I was sleeping on, camping out on, that was like too heavy to even move over a little bit more. That required 2 or 3 people to, and I don't have the strength anymore. Like I was like, oh, maybe I can shove it over a little bit more to keep them from. It didn't matter if I had them this way or that way. Twins smacking each other, hitting at each other. Um, that's a lot of fun. Um, and you would think twins being all lovey, and now they're going through the terrible 2, 3 phase. Um, it's realistically terrible threes. I don't know. Terrible twos are cute, and then they turn 4, and they get into that questioning phase, and they return back to cute phase. So yeah, but yeah, it was a lot of fun, and I go back to see them for more terrible 3 cuteness, PT, um, and yep, I love them. Wouldn't change it for anything. These, I soak it up, man. Life is short, and especially all the craziness that I've gone through with this F&D. Just I could just watch them all day, and that's yeah, it's a crazy vacation, but it's also um, memorable, that kind of thing. So, speaking of which, I got into an accident, a minor accident with Uber last week. So my teeth are now all, well, I have TMJ, tardive dyskinesia, with, when I do my whole seizure thing with my face. So that has moved some of my teeth. It's moved my root canal. So guess what? This chicky poo has to go to the dentist. It's been forever. And I need to get my teeth cleaned, brightened up. So that is today, and go talk to them, which is kind of nerve-wracking. They already know that I have PTSD, and now F&D brings a whole different, element of PTSD. So know, and I think vaguely they gave me something to kind of sedate me a little bit, and it was something that was on is on my allergy list, and so we're gonna talk about that and make a plan on how to sedate me because I have medical PTSD. I have dentist PTSD. Um, uh, More or less, it's a phobia of dentists. Um, it's it's always been like that since I was a kid. There were two incidences where they over drilled. I yelled at them. Not this these people, but this was like when I was little, and they basically told me to shut up, and um, they were drilling, and I was like, I can feel you drilling. I need more numbing. It got made my mom mad. Like, I didn't put you on timeout. I'm trying to fix it. Huh? Okay. Whatever, Yvonne. You'll fix it. Yeah. Why is that? Oh, okay. Ah. Um. So then I suspected that was causing me to like essentially have my first seizure ever because I could feel the drill up in my root. Like, and then I think this company even, um, I don't know what Coco, I don't know what Yvonne's doing. Yvonne's like been here forever, so she could have probably, and I think she's watching from her phone, so she's probably having technical difficulties or doing whatever. So, um, anyways, it'll be fixed. Whatever she did, we'll fix it. Whoever, me or her, I don't know. Anyways, we'll get you out of timeout if. Okie dokie, Vine. Yeah, it sounds like you're lagging, having issues with your phone. Um, I missed you. Give you some loves. I hope you're well. Um, Definitely send me an email. Of course, all my text stuff has disappeared. Thanks, Streamlabs. Like, I don't know. Anywho, and I am so like off. I'm still in vacation mode. Oh, it'll come back. Oh man. Um. So as I was saying, um, more or less, this dentist is going to give me referral because um, yeah, and then kind of go from there. Now, it's not this company, but I've called a couple companies, dentists, and other professionals. What is up with this? It's driving me nuts. Like, you call and you leave a voicemail, you would think, next day somebody will call you back, Um, drives me nuts. And use your voice, call back people. Takes all 2 seconds. I'm getting old. I'm too old for this. Oh my goodness. I never looking back at my old self and the ridiculousness of what I've done. I'm I'm like sounding like my mother. Oh my goodness. So I think what we're going to do is like a series. I'm going to do a series on different techniques or modalities used in massage. So stay tuned on that. I don't know if I want to do that live. I might do that recording, as much as I hate recording myself, because that just brings a whole OCD element. Um, Whereas this frees up the F and D, icky, sticky voice, stutter issues. So I don't know. It's a hard decision. I mean, I could always do it and then oh, talking about the gel. I'm not in timeout. It's okay. Okay. I'm confused. It's easy to confuse me, but anyways, I don't know. I want to make a series on different types of exercises that have helped me with F&D. And then what else? There was a third thing that I was gonna do. Oh, the children's book thing, but I'll make a separate YouTube channel for that. I kind of want to just like read some of these children's books, but I think I'm gonna have to get like pay a fee for royalty in order to do that, so I don't get doxxed or whatever you want to call it for copywriting or whatever. I don't know. Still exploring that, but I am gonna create my own kids YouTube. So thanks to the twins on that, it'll probably be like how to get along with your brother. And so mommy and Aunt Sarah and everybody doesn't lose the brain, lose their sanity. Oh, and then might teach on a little bit about sugar and I don't know, and making I think it would be fun to have the older little be kind of involved without face and all that, because they're into doing, the videos, the TikToks, and all that. So, and making things and stuff. So that'll be a good little fun thing. But we're going to have to explicitly say no face in the video or whatever, to protect identity. And it might take a process of like, we can't have you in the video. You can help, maybe make some or crop out, or I don't know. I'll probably figure that out. Make breakfast and learn to make, different breakfasts and stuff like that. I don't know. Because they want to be a YouTuber just like Aunt Sarah. Okay, we're going to make something happen. Even if it's just for their little fake accounts or whatever, that's all that matters. I hope you guys are doing well. It's almost 10 o'clock. Good grief. Time flies. And you're having fun. What else is new? I want to try to get back on Joshimo. Maybe not this weekend, maybe next weekend, after this weekend. Maybe once or twice a month, Joshimo talk on his, maybe venture into doing, the whole trendy Legos and chit chat and or painting or learning to paint or whatever. And just have something like that, or educational, how to paint. Teach Joe Schmo how to paint. There we go. We'll try that. So if you haven't seen that, Joe Schmo revealed a painting that I did for him. So go and check that out. And what else? I think that's pretty much wedding. Took care of dogs. That was easy. And then did boot camp with littles. Anything else? The hair gel. That was just hilarious. And if you can do me a favor, just hug your kids today. Just give them a big old hug and just, maybe I should wait for that one, but all I can say right now, I'm going to wait for that story. I need to piece it a little bit. So stay tuned for that. But all I can say right now is hug your littles. Hug your littles today. You know, life is too short. Um, and I think this woman, I don't know. I don't want to spoil it yet. I think I'll wait. All right, guys. I love you guys. I missed you guys. I'm glad to be back. I don't remember these. Oh, there's confetti. I'm back. I will probably be busy next week. But I will be back the following week. Maybe. They might kidnap me. These littles might actually kidnap me for longer because they're so darn cute. So I don't remember all these balloons. I think that these are the balloons. I never remember, and it's been too long. I don't know. Thumbs up. Uh, if you have not done so, hit the subscribe button, toggle that notification bell to all so you don't miss an episode because you never know. Hit that like button, give me a thumbs up, and it's not working. And then share. You never know who might need this. And it can be anybody with Parkinson's, MS. It's not strictly F&D in here. This is to support all disabilities. Another thing on disabilities, there talk around the YouTubers. There's kind of a war on disabilities and institutionalizing people with disabilities, which I think is nuts, although that's kind of disappeared in my algorithms now that I've talked about it. I don't know what happened there. So yeah, and maybe they don't like me saying those words on here. That's why you're done. So yeah, that's been kind of rolling around. And then so it's not so living life with F&D, if you have Parkinson's, MS, transverse myelitis, PTSD, protracted withdrawal, which we'll dive into a little bit about that. Whatever you're dealing with. If you're a veteran, welcome to my channel. And so, yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, everybody. I've got to go. I got to go get ready for. I can't even say that my dentist is. I don't know. have mixed emotions about going to the dentist. Yeah, you just don't like getting up and close and personal. That's too close. So I think that's it. I don't know. Anything else? Any news out there that you guys are? Please feel free to watch the replay. Post a message down there if you in the comments. If there's anything interesting, you can definitely email me at livin with no G life with FND at gmail.com. You can watch other videos, watch all the way through. You guys know all the YouTube stuff. So, all right, get to work. Have a good day. Love you guys. And if you are struggling out there, life does get better. I promise. I wouldn't lie to you. It's getting better. So, and if you have a flare, it'll be fine. 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. It'll get there. So, all right. I think I'm done. Bye.
Well, that's a wrap. The coffee's done, but our fight's just begun. We power strong like warriors do, living life with F.